Sure, thank you very much. I'm proud to be an alum, a graduate of Brigham Young University, and have a degree in communications with a focus on public relations. Got a great education here and love coming back anytime I have an excuse. After I left here, I did an internship with Martin Marietta, which is an aerospace company, and they ended up actually offering me a job at the end of the internship. So I worked for Martin Marietta until 1991, and then I left the company to play entrepreneur. I ran a small company that helped youth groups do fundraising for about 3 years based in Denver. And then I got a phone call in '94, and the folks at Martin Marietta said, gee, we have this job that looks just like you. Would you consider coming back? And I did. So I went back in '94, and then we merged with Lockheed in '95. And then I just retired a couple of months ago from Lockheed Martin. Well, it's probably the hardest thing a public relations professional will ever deal with is communicating during a crisis. And when I say during a crisis, that means all the preparation that leads up to communicating during and after a crisis. And because it's so hard and so challenging, I thought it would be a good thing to address. Oh, that's a great question. What to advise young students who are going to become professionals any day now? I think a couple of things that I heard earlier this morning, one of the other presentations really made sense to me. And so let me relate that to my personal experience. One of them is integrity. One of them is learn how to write well. And the other one is just do your best work. When I left to go be an entrepreneur, left Martin Marietta, I didn't know I was going to be going back to the company eventually. But they called and said, you know, we have this job that looks sort of like you. Can we talk? So I went in and met with the new public relations director who'd come in since I'd left the company. And we talked for a couple of hours. And I told her, I said, you know, I wasn't expecting this, so I don't really have a resume. I'll whip one together for you. And, you know, if you want some references, I could give you some professional references. But my advice is just talk to anybody here who worked with me when I was here before. And she smiled and said, we've already done that. That's why you're here. And I got the job offer that afternoon. So write well, do your best work, have integrity, and it'll serve you well your whole life.